How is everybody doing today? Have an exciting video for you guys, and it is about purpose. And I want to title this video that it is your job to find a purpose, because I really do believe that as it is your job to do other things in life, it is also very, very important you find your purpose. And I have three main questions that I will really go over is what is purpose? I will kind of break it down for you guys so you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. And then I will go over why even find purpose. Why should you find purpose and look for purpose? And lastly, I'll give you some of the ways how you can find your purpose and at least help you on taking those steps towards finding the purpose. And we actually had an episode that we filmed yesterday. We film every Sunday for the podcast, and it comes out on Wednesdays. Stay tuned for that on Bros Think Big. But yeah, yesterday's topic was about purpose, and we kind of just had a conversation on telling people what purpose is, how to find it, why, and all that kind of stuff. But I want to make my own video and really emphasize on finding purpose because I woke up this morning and I was actually thinking about this and I was like, oh, okay, might as well film a video and let you guys know what I think about this. So I'll give you my definition of what purpose is, and then you guys can also let me know what you think purpose is. Because one more thing I want to mention is purpose is something that is actually a little complicated. Everybody has different purpose, everybody views purpose in different ways, but I think the fundamental idea of purpose is your calling, your innate gift from God, the creator, who created you for a reason, for a purpose, for a destiny, and something that you are good at, something that is your gift, something you're unique at, and you're able to then pursue this and become good at that craft, which will also benefit other people around you and change the world into a better place. So I will also tell you guys what my purpose is, what how I found my purpose. And I was thinking about this, and one of the other answer that I came up with was there's really not one purpose that people have. I think we have a base understanding of what we're here for, and then we diverge into different directions and take different paths to, fulfilling that purpose. So I would say my purpose really is, I'll give you a couple of them, helping people, because that's something that I really do enjoy, such as, speaking on camera and having these conversations with strangers, even the people that I know, and spreading the message that I know something and I want to share this to people. Hopefully, this will open up somebody's eyes. Hopefully, this will teach somebody something, and obviously, to get a feedback from you guys as well and learn from you as well. That's one. Two would be, spreading the word of God and helping people to connect to God, because I'm very aware that we are living in a society where people are disconnected from God and their creator and don't really have this understanding of who God is or why do we even need God and all that kind of stuff. We'll also touch up on that a little in this video. And just pretty much, I feel so passionate about just, going against what a lot of people call fun and, you know, bad habits that just, bring them dopamine and this instant gratification, which then leads to, promiscuous lifestyle and degenerate lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. I'm very against that, and especially those who promote it and lead people in a direction where it's misleading and telling people that it's okay and telling people that, oh yeah, this is what's going to give you fulfillment, this is what's worth it, this is what you should be chasing. But in reality, nothing of those things are actually permanent. They're just temporary release of dopamine. And actually, the funny thing is, all those things then lead to regret and shame. and not wanting to do it ever again. So it brings your self-esteem really low. And that is why I feel like my purpose is to, spread that truth, spread some kind of awareness to the world and to people that, you know, there is a better side to the world. There is a better side to life that you can live. So why you should find purpose is, I will connect to God right now, is because I feel like God created us for a reason. You were not a mistake. Nobody was. Just to understand the chances of, you know, some billion, one out of some billion chances of you being alive and you're on this earth watching this video, even just shows how important and unique you are to God and Him creating you for a purpose. And now it is your duty and your job to find that purpose, find that calling, and go after it. Whatever it takes, go on that hero's journey, as Mike would say, and really take on the challenges and obstacles to get stronger and forge into a character you were meant to be from God. And a lot of the times when people detach from their purpose and their meaning in life, they don't find any type of fulfillment. So they're chasing what the society or their friends, family, school, some kind of community just tells them to do, and they don't really understand why they're doing it. It's almost like they're on autopilot following the script. And that's really no way to live. That's why it is your job and a very, very big responsibility to find that purpose, which is yours, and then go after it, whatever it takes. Because at the end of the day, that's what you are called to do. That's what you need to do to feel proud of yourself, make people happy around you, and just change the world into a better place and more positive place. Because you want to be the person that, you know, is a good asset to the earth and good asset to the society one way or another. So I would really suggest you to sit down with yourself and think about this and ask yourself, why should I find purpose and is there meaning to it? Because I will tell you one thing, when you don't have a purpose or any type of meaning in life or direction in life, you're just drifting. You're going all over the place aimlessly, don't even know where you're going. And that is why when people jump from one business to another or from one thing to another, which it's okay to quit one thing and go on to the other, but just make sure why you're doing it. Don't just do it for the sake of, oh, this is gonna work out. Oh, never mind, I'm gonna drop it and go to the other one. You're just wasting time and money and everything, energy. So you really have to make sure that you sit down with yourself and think about this. Obviously, exploring isn't nothing's wrong with exploring and trying new things, but just keep in mind that when you do these stuff, be conscious and be aware of what you're doing. Don't just do it for fun. Don't just do it because you feel like doing it and you can always have escape. Sometimes just really lock in and go all in. Really dedicate most of your time to that craft, and then you will understand how much you love it, because the resistance will push, and that is when you're really, really up against the wall and you have to ask yourself, is this something I'm willing to do? And if it's a no, that means you never really even wanted it. So that's just what it comes down to at the end of the day. And in my opinion, since God created us and He gave us that purpose, that calling, who knows better than God Himself what your purpose is and what your mission is? So, one of the things that I would actually suggest for those that believe in God and are really just trying to follow God and His teachings by reading the Bible or whatnot is, pray. Have a conversation with Him. Ask Him for the guidance. That's one of the things that I also do personally. I ask Him for the guidance to help me find my purpose, help me find the meaning of what am I here for? What did you call me on this earth for? what am I here to do? And then when I ask these questions, I'm telling you guys, and this is no joke, some of you guys might be like, oh yeah, you're just crazy or whatnot. But I mean, you can believe that if you want. But I will tell you one thing is that really works. I personally have found my purpose through that and found a stronger meaning in, my prayers being answered and really understanding why I'm here. And with those questions and prayers, I then, went about it and really delve into why is this my purpose and why should I do this instead of other things? You know what I mean? So, helping people, bringing the awareness to the world, spreading the gospel, spreading the news of God, um, and just spreading the information that I know that will benefit people and shape the world into a more positive and a better place. It's just something that is not very easy, but at the same time that is something that is very meaningful because this is what's gonna pass on to generations, like writing a book, making videos that will be on YouTube for anybody to watch for free. And I'm completely okay with it because if this means that it's going to help so many people, that is what I'm here for, and I love to do that. So when you have that feeling and that drive to do these type of stuff, there's nothing that can really stop you. So I'm gonna move next to how to find your purpose. One, I wrote down connect with God and practice spirituality, meditating, and just connecting to a higher self, higher being, something that you're called for, right? We're not just this physical body and just this clump of cells. We are actually spirit. You have a character of your own, somebody that something that is your identity, your unique self, and that unique self has its unique genetic code and unique destiny, unique purpose, unique gift, and you have to find that gift. Everybody has one. You know what I mean? So don't be asking other people what you're good at. They're good at their own thing. Doesn't mean you'll be good at it. And don't be jealous of somebody else having what you don't have. Make sure you focus on understanding what you have that is as good as, let's say, what somebody else has, because you're never going to have what somebody else has, and nobody will have what you have. And when you understand that, that's when you really have peace, and that's when you feel the gratitude towards your gifts. Then I said, get out of your comfortable zone. Finding your purpose, I think, requires getting out of your comfort zone, because being comfortable and telling yourself, "Oh yeah, I can do this all my life," and be okay with it, and getting complacent and living this regular lifestyle and same thing over and over again, it's very boring. So getting out of that comfort zone would mean that you need to now go and explore what you're good at, explore what your gift is, explore and go through the difficulties, which means facing failure, facing rejection, facing people telling you what to do and what not to do, what you can't do, and discouraging on the times where you feel low, and telling you to do a 180 towards something that you don't even want to do, but they're telling you, oh, this is what makes money and all that kind of stuff. And guess what? Some of you might do it. But that's why when you have that vision in your goal, that you have to get comfortable people telling you, oh, this is what you can do and this is what you can't do, but being able to shrug that off and say, I know what I can do, and going against that is a very, very good practice. So write down what you feel uncomfortable doing, what brings you some kind of anxiety, what it is that you're probably depressed about, and then confront those problems, work on those problems, and go around it. Let's say you have anxiety going to a gym with a wife beater or a tank top, taking your shirt off in the gym, taking your shirt off at the beach, whatever it may be, do it just for the sake of getting over it. And get out of that regular lifestyle, something that is comfortable. Get uncomfortable sometimes just for the sake of it, and feel proud of yourself that um, you overcame the difficulties that trapped you in. One more thing is I said, learn to be alone and study yourself. Ask yourself questions. Tell yourself, why am I here? Who am I? What am I destined to do? What am I good at? And what are the crafts that I can use and the gift for other people around me and to change the world into a better place? And, you know, being comfortable with yourself means that you are proud of yourself. It means that you are okay with spending time alone, even if it means nobody else around you for a whole day or even weeks, and just focusing on yourself and your goal and having a conversation with yourself. Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm having a conversation with myself. There's nobody in the room, it's just me and the camera. Yes, this video will go out to you guys, but realistically, I'm having a conversation with the camera. So when you get comfortable with this type of stuff and you can practice these, you have a very high self-awareness of things. So these are some of the things that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. Wanted to make a quick video, even though it's 60 minute long right now. But I wanted you guys to know this and really, really focus on, finding that purpose and that meaning in life, because I'm telling you, when you have purpose and when you have meaning in life, there's really nothing. And I mean, when the stronger it is, there's less things that can stop it. So, you know, you might find your purpose, and then, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, something might come up, and you're gonna be questioning your purpose. That's okay. It's just not as strong. But make sure you build that purpose up strong and really understand what it is that your meaning in life is. Therefore, you won't be phased by the failures or setbacks or anything, because you have a very clear understanding of what it is that you're going after, why you're going after it, and then pursuing that. That's pretty much just what I wanted to tell you guys. And just ask yourself a lot of questions, question a lot of things, because questions bring answers. Read books, hang out with people that you look up to, talk to people that you look up to, listen to those individuals that make you think. And because people can really help you understand your purpose sometimes. Nobody can tell you, though, what your purpose is. Only you know what it is, and you have to figure that out with God and bring it to God. But other people can definitely, I would say, direct you and guide you to your purpose. So, and just keep your head straight, head up, think, and really, really go after that purpose, because I'm telling you, when you find it, you're stronger, you're more driven, more confident, and everything is just more clear in your life. You have more peace and tranquility. So always keep that in mind. All right, guys, check out our podcast. Check out my friends' YouTube videos. I know Alex made a recent video about self-improvement and what he would do if he had to restart, like redo the whole thing. Mike makes a lot of videos about purpose. Josh has a video where he goes over what he learned weekly. Very informative. Guild meeting that Mike has on his Discord, over 600 members now. He has a meeting on Thursdays at 4 o'clock. I'm there, he's there, a couple of our friends. We have a very, very good conversation on there. We share ideas and just learn from each other. It's a very good community. I would suggest you guys to join. And check out my Instagram. I post daily about my business, about my lifestyle, what I do throughout the day, my workouts, all that kind of stuff. And I hope you guys can get value out of this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Love to hear what you guys think. And, you know, always remember that God loves you. You're not alone. And keep on chasing your dream, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.